gang bang in this beach. Hey guys, it's Dom. I'm back to do a video that I'm so excited to do. It's late. For anybody that was looking for this today, Monday, it's late because I recently got back into The Sims and I love The Sims. If you know me, I love it so much. So I have been playing it a lot and it's been taking up a lot of my life. And yes, but I'm like, I still have these goals that I'm trying to accomplish. So this is one on my Facebook and my Instagram. If you are not my friend on those, or if you don't follow me on Instagram, please add me. My social media handles are always at the end of my videos, but I'm Dom the Blogger on IG, and I'm Dom Wynette, that's WYNETTE on Facebook. So please take the time to add me, because I sometimes interact with both, okay? And I'll add you back, you know. I follow for a follow. I sub for a sub. I do that. Q&As are so funny to me because people ask you some crazy shit. And y'all know I'm crazy, so I'm about to answer these bad boys. Question number 1. What is your go-to porn category? Okay. Disclaimer. Just because I say I enjoy flicking the bean to a certain type of porn category does not mean that I wish to be in this situation. It's just what I like watching. I don't know, judge your mama. But anyways, my go-to porn category is gangbangs. Gangbang in this beach. Gangbangs, that's my favorite. Like, I don't know why. I've never been a part of one. I've never had 2 wee-wees out in one place where I was engaging in sexual intercourse. But it is just something about the skill level that it takes to entertain 5 or more men sexually. Like, dude, that is cray-cray, and that is what I go to. I go to whatever X videos, Pornhub, whatever the move is for the day, and I normally type in Ebony Gangbang. Question number 2. If someone who is but ugly and rich and wanted to marry you, would you use them for their money? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because I wouldn't be happy, and I have been in situations where I could have been financially secure if I settled in another area and I didn't do it. So it's safe to say that that's a no for me. Do you like men shaved down there? I really don't care. If it's hairy, it's hairy. If it's shaved, it's shaved. I'm gonna have fun either way, you know? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself writing more. I see myself like with something published. I definitely see myself further in my job that I'm in now. I don't see myself leaving that job. So I just, you know, either if I haven't made a book that has got me where I don't have to work anymore, then I definitely just see myself working towards that goal. My end time goal is to write and blog full time. That is the goal. Do I want any more kids? No. But with the right situation, like with the right man, I could see myself having another child, like if it was right. But I do not at this point in time see myself with more children. No. What is your favorite body part? I like my eyes. I like my lips. Sis got a pretty mouth. Yeah, and I love my dimples. They get me out of so much trouble. What's the weirdest / riskiest place you've ever had sex? Oh. Yeah, so I actually got pregnant. The place that one of my children was conceived was in a Value City bathroom, while the store was very much so open, and it was the men's room. Oh, and I worked at the mall that I had sex in that bathroom. I'm the freak. If I could have any superpowers, what would I choose? I would want to read minds because I would really want to know people's true intentions. For me, it's one of the most riskiest things for me to have friends is like, what the fuck do they want from me? Or even men, like, do they like me? Are they just trying to bone? Like, why are they here? So yeah, I would definitely want to be like super mind girl or something like that, and that of that nature. What is your ideal dude? Ideal? The man for me is gonna be a supporter of my vlogging craft for sure. That's like up there. You know, he would have to push me to make more content. I just honestly, for me, I just want a man that's for me. That I don't gotta share. I don't gotta worry about me on no bull crap. Like a man that's just 100% for me, and I would be 100% for him. I used to care about like if he was tall or like what he looked like, and I'm not saying like he has to. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna date somebody I'm not attracted to. I'm just saying that he just has to be for me. Like he can't be for y'all. Anyways, next, would you ever hit on the first date? I have hit on the first date. Actually, all 3 of my relationships that I've been in, we actually had sex on the first date. I'm not saying that's right, but I have. At this point in my life, I wouldn't do that again. Not if I was gonna take them serious, but yeah. I've hit on the first date. We're gonna move on. Do you have a favorite child? How do you even answer this without sounding like the shittiest mom ever? I don't believe that like one of my kids are more of my favorite than the other, but there are times that I favor one child over the other as far as like what we're doing. Like I don't like, so I have a kid that I favor going on trips with or going on outings with. I have a kid that I favor chilling at home with, that I enjoy going out to eat with. Like I just favor certain things about them more than the other. I favor the stage that my daughter is at now more than I favor my son, because the age of 4 is just like way more favorable than the age of 10, and that's just real. I mean, shit. Judge your mama. How has surviving cancer influenced your view of life? I would say it's definitely influenced my view of life because I don't have time for like crap anymore. I don't settle anymore. I don't think that I was given the chance to live to deal with the same stuff that I was dealing with before I fought for my life. Like I'm more selective in my men. I'm more selective in my friends. Like I'm just overall more selective. And I would definitely say that cancer has helped that view of life, that view of things for me. Are men or women sneakier / better players? Women. We better. We sick with it. Men are dumb when they cheat. Like, they're so obviously full of shit. Whereas we can just make you feel like we in love with you and him and him and him and maybe even her. I didn't want to make this super long, but I mean, some of these questions are really good. Like, let me see. Whether you want to admit it or not, you're an influencer with a life story like yours, and given the opportunity to tell your story in 10 minutes or less in front of thousands of people in person, where would you want to speak? TED Talk, Essence Festival, etc. For sure the Essence Festival. Like, for sure. I would definitely want to talk there, because what I went through is something that a lot of that affects more black women than white women. I'm not saying it doesn't affect white women, so like don't come for me in the comments talking about, oh, but these white women have cancer. Like, duh. But it's studies that show that it affects more black women than white women. So for my sisters, yes, I want to talk there topless and have the most topless talk I've ever had. Period. now that you've been through something as difficult as breast cancer, what's the hardest thing you face now? Oh, that's a good one. I face just, you know, wondering like if I'm doing enough with the chance that I've had on life. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, am I wasting time? Am I supposed to be married? Am I supposed to be like what am I supposed to do? I really I still have a really hard time adjusting to like everyday life, like going to work. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I love my job. I just hate going to work, and I know that I'm not gonna be at work forever. I know that there's another avenue for me. So that's my hardest thing now, just like conforming, and I have so much to say, and like just making sure I have like the right time to say it. So yeah, that's it. If you could relate your romantic life to either a movie or an album, what would it be? Right now, there are things in the works that I did not expect, and I'm enjoying that. I will not go into it, but I would definitely relate my life to like, maybe not a movie in general, but like right now my love life feels like a 90s like corny ass blossoming love story. That's probably gonna have a very dramatic middle because it's me, but I'm single, but like I'm not available per se, I guess. Like I'm doing things different, as I already stated. So yeah, we're gonna leave it at 90s corny ass film, like on the vibe of Love and Basketball, Brown Sugar, like that type of vibe. Hey, you know who you are. You know who I'm saying hey to. What is your favorite position during sex? My favorite position during sex. What is it? Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck. Oh, ow! Hopefully that answers your question. I think that's all that I have time for today, because I really want to play The Sims. So I've answered a good amount of questions to let you know that she is deep. She's a freak, but she dope. Yeah. So if you guys like this video and would like to see me do more things like this, let me know.